Yo, what is good? My anime faithful, what is good, yo? Guys, we are in relatively a fun time. I have been thinking about a lot of things, and Black Clover, when they do certain stuff within the episodes, it always makes me think of just why and what is coming up. And, excuse me, a lot of shows haven't done that in quite some time for me where I'm truly just interested in everything they're kind of selling me on because not only are they trying to give us a good amount of information about just what's about to pop off and maybe even a 6 month time skip from the previews. I kind of didn't want to see a time skip. I was hoping to see some training, but I think the time skip does work quite well anyways because regardless of it being a time skip, we'll still be able to see the fruits of their labor. Um, and the only reason why I think we're getting a time skip is because they said uh, if you don't want to be spoiled, skip for a little bit. They said that they are going to head to the Kingdom of Spades and pretty much start fighting already. So that gave me the implication that they've already pretty much done their 6 months or 6 months has passed, and including with Yuno and Asta going to their village to go see the girl, see just their people and stuff. That also kind of gave the indication that that was the case, right? Like that they're kind of just gonna jump into this stuff, and I'm not mad about it. I'm definitely just surprised that they're doing it because I thought this would be a good moment to kind of raise the bar of what people in Black Clover can do in the case of growing within those time. And not only that, has the captains been like holding back, not training them, and as soon as they start training them, they're all stronger. And we also gotta imagine that these characters aren't necessarily ridiculously weak, right? They're not like surprisingly garbage, and they shouldn't be able to defeat anybody, right? Like they're all relatively strong. So now let's give them a 6 month training period and send them out. And if they get bodied, just imagine how powerful these people have to be bodying some of the people that are in the Clover Kingdom, man. So that's the type of stuff I look forward to in these types of shows is not only are they raising the bar ridiculously high um, for the Clover Kingdom and the Spade Kingdom's like strength overall because without training supposedly they would just get absolutely obliterated, which clearly they would because they're a lot of their captains are on the same level. The Diamond captains are on the same level as some of our Clover Kingdom captains, so those people would be gone quick and in a hurry, just like the Diamond Kingdom was. And this training hopefully will make that not a possibility, but we are dealing with the devil, and because we're dealing with devils, it's really hard to say what's going to happen, and that's pretty much why I like the show. Because not only do we not know what's going to pop off, we don't know who's even going to have a chance to do anything remotely powerful to stop these people. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can kind of come up with because at this point, like I said, there's not much you can do to even stop Asta, let alone some devilish person who's going to be going for blood. He is not going to just be holding back, not trying to fight or something like that, right? So that's kind of my predicament is a devil that is as strong as Asta, if not much stronger, and have abilities that we don't know about. For instance, Asta had an ability where he was just pretty much a bully. You know, he just could bully practically anybody when it came down to, oh, you use magic and that's the only way you fight? Well, now you can't fight anymore, you know? Like, he honestly bullied his way through the whole entire show against people that had no physical conditioning and couldn't even keep up with him after he's pretty much opened the gates like that. So now it's coming down to just finding out if anything Asta can do can actually, you know, help out, or not Asta, but everybody else, right? We know Asta's going to be one of the last ones standing, trying to take out people, compared to, I don't know, um, like the Mantis people, right? Or just any of the captains, other people we don't really know anything about. I feel like all of the people on that side of the fence of like the captain's side people have yet to really show any promise to us in the case of, oh yeah, if that guy straight up shows up, they have an even better chance of fighting. The other thing is the Golden Dawn guy the captain feels absolutely bad about what he's done. So he wants to as well, you know, do this and get it out of the way. And pretty much seal his fate as not being a captain anymore and just kind of take his place along, the background and be whoever he wants to be, I guess you can say. But I like the Wizard King's ideals and how he puts it. He's like, if I get rid of all of you captains that willingly stood up and, told me that you don't want to be captains anymore, we would be in a lot of trouble without you. So, regardless of your betrayal or you being taken over by an elf and then betraying us, don't sweat that, because as of now, there's an opportunity for you to shine brighter than a betrayal that you accidentally committed, right? And that's what was really cool about all this, is knowing the Wizard King isn't going to just let them go out like that. There's no reason for them to go out like that, and he knows it as well as we do. So definitely looking forward to whatever the Wizard King kind of drops on them in the case of knowledge or just being around, because right now Julius is one of the weaker characters. He's one of the weaker characters, and that's very disappointing in the case of just how ridiculously powerful he was and what he's been put down to. It's almost like a Wizard King doesn't have doesn't have to be strong all of a sudden to still be able to command all of the captains. But because it's Julius, he's already earned his stripes, and he's already even sacrificed himself, or he's been right there trying to fight the main threat and wound up winning. So in the case of just overall, he won in the case of saving all of the people in the place, which is another part of his job, is to just protect everybody. So he's always winning in some shape or form, and I really do hope Julius has some more hype moments and he's not just a background character. Um, kind of like the king, right? Like the king tries to show up and be all cool this week, but we know how trash he is. Even the people in the kingdom knows how trash this man is, man. So poor king, and I'm looking definitely forward to seeing if they're actually going to do anything in this training ritual, or if they are just going with the whole, oh yeah, and then they were stronger, and now we're getting into the battles. Like I honestly don't know, and I'm just excited to see more crazy action pop off, and I hope you guys are as well. So with all that being said, everybody, take care, have an amazing day, night, evening. Your boy's going to work, so if anything new drops, hit me up in the comments here, or follow the Twitter in the link in my description, because like yesterday, I went into work early, so I couldn't even record until later, and I warned everybody on Twitter about it. So if you want to be caught up with stuff there, I can easily post, since I can't post here because I don't have like 1,000 subs or something like that. So thanks, YouTube. With all that being said, everybody, I'll talk to you in the next one. I hope you have an awesome one. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So that being said, peace.